Hello YouTube, and welcome to my week of June 21st, 2017 comic book review. You'll have to excuse my voice. I have a little bit of a cold, so it's giving me whatever that cool going away voice thing is. Anyways, all is well. Just wanted to review a comic today. This week, I picked Shirtless Bear Fighter #1. Put out by Image Comics. Sorry, couldn't remember who released this one. There's obviously no background on this one. This is just a first in the series. I completely blanked and forgot to look up any information about the artist or writer or anything like that. So we're just going in cold. So anyways, Shirtless Bear Fighter kind of... How do you explain Shirtless Bear Fighter? It's face value. It's a dude shirtless in the woods who fights bears. He's actually nude in the woods and he fights bears, but once he gets to the town to fight the bears, he's got to put on some pants. That's pretty much it. It's real face value here. The artwork's nice and clean. It's pretty well. The writing's okay. You know, it's good for what it is. It's a shirtless bear fighter. There's not really any underlining like message or story here. You're not getting like a secret, agenda out of it or any, what's the word? Any, sorry, I can't think. Any like, underlining jokes or anything like that. It's face value. It's a shirtless bear fighter, and that is it. You go in with exactly what it says right there, and that's it. That's what you're getting. All in all, it was pretty fun. It's just a silly, book. I don't have much background on it, so I'm assuming it's probably a mini, maybe 4 or 6 issues or something like that. I could see it being fun for that amount of time. Again, the artwork was nice and clean. They did a great job on that. I was a little scared by the cover art. Not that it doesn't look good, but I was just like, that's I don't know how that's gonna play out through the whole book or whatever. But it's nicely done inside. They did a great job on the artwork. The dialogue is definitely like what you would imagine, like a kid in middle school would write. Like, oh, I got an idea for a comic. Let's have a dude that fights bears, and the guy's like, all right, cool, we're gonna fight bears and I'm gonna kick some butt. Like it's kind of like that. I don't know. It's fun. It was good for what it was. Sorry, this is a crappy review. I don't know exactly what to say about it. I read through some of my other books. I read Man Thing 5. I read gosh, I can't even think of what came out this week at this point. But I've read quite a few of the other books. Peter Parker, Sensational Spider-Man, Man Thing, like I said, Rapture #2, Weapons of Mutant Destruction, which were all pretty good. I didn't have any complaints about any of that. Crosswinds, I did like the story and stuff on Crosswinds, but I didn't like the art. Anyways, going back to this, the reason why I was stating that was because nothing felt worthy of reviewing. Like, I felt like it would be easy to find a review on YouTube for Sensational Spider-Man. Man Thing, was great, but it was the last issue. I didn't want to review that. Anyways, I felt like this needed to be out there. There needed to be some kind of review for this. So let me get straight to the review then. Let me just go ahead and throw that out there. It was fun. It's a fun book. Fun and silly. I can't imagine wanting to read this for longer than, as I said, like 4 to 6 issues. It did start to get stale a little quick because it's a one-note joke. But it was fun, and the art was done nicely. So for story, I'm going to give it 2.5, straight middle of the road. For artwork, I'm going to give it a 3.5 because it exceeded, what I thought it would be. Overall, I think it's a 3. It was a fun book. It was a little bit better than just like a middle of the road for what it was. Um, so let me know what you guys thought about it. If you enjoyed the book more than that, if you hated it, if you agree with me, whatever. I'd like to hear about it. So I think that's all. Thank you very much.